South African National Editors Forum Projects and Office Manager Hopewell Radebe joins us now for more on this. Hopewell, a very good afternoon to you. Thanks very much for your time. Certainly, according to the Daily Maverick, Google has been playing nice with the inquiry, but are they receptive to what is being proposed is perhaps the question.
I think there is a likelihood that many would resist a bit. They're not likely to just take it lying down. In France and even in Australia, there was a little bit of a serious discussion and threats that the government and legislators had to do to force the hand of these big tech companies. So we don't expect that they would just accept our commission inquiries suggestions.
So their hand may just have to be forced.
Yeah, I suspect that would be the situation if we look at how they reacted in France and how they reacted in both Canada and Australia as well. So, and besides, they see South African market as not that big. We may be big in Africa as an African context, but they may feel that maybe we are too small a market to sort of push them around. We do expect that they would maybe resist. Nonetheless, the commission has come up with these suggestions, and we are looking forward to them being strengthened in the next few weeks before the final report comes. And we are still going to make further requests to the Competition Commission to make sure that they sort of increase these figures a little bit, because we feel that the market really has gone thin in terms of advertising for everybody, be it broadcasting, be it online and print media. All platforms are hit hard by the whole revenue that evaporates in the pockets of these big tech companies.
Do we know what those European jurisdictions have done to sort of gain some ground, or shall I say, an upper hand over these your Metas, your X's, and your Googles?
What you call has done their own research, the Competition Commission. We ourselves had commissioned Professor Harry Dugmore to do a comparative study for us, which we were happy to share it with the Competition Commission inquiry. We know that Europe has, as a conglomerate of 27 countries, have not really sorted out this matter yet. France took the first step. There was a lot of resistance. Australia did even better. It did not just talk about it and threaten, but it slammed them with the necessary taxes to make sure that they conform and they preserve their media industry in Australia. And so is what you call Canada still working on the formidable means of making sure that their media is sustainable. So we had taken this step ourselves, talking to other stakeholders, including the publishers, shared services, and your other media interest groups, and lobbied very hard that we make this presentation to the Commission and also show with figures, so that we are not seen as people who are just crying about the situation itself, but we presented figures and showed how the media sector has been bleeding in the past. And of course, a lot of the pain came to bear where during the COVID-19, when many community media in particular were halved in terms of the print and almost depleted in terms of broadcasting. So we presented a very serious case to the Commission, and we believe that we have been heard, and we believe that we are going to get somewhere here.
And I was asking that because, I mean, apparently in places like Canada, your Googles and your Metas have would simply ban their news from their platforms. How worried would the local media be if such threats were to be made here or even be carried out?
We do believe that could happen. We understand that. Hence, we believe that through this legislation, once it becomes, so it will be recommendations, then be taken to Parliament to be threshed out even further and probably become a legislative tool for these tech companies to concede. Look, when we look at it, really, it's a battle worth fighting. They will make threats, but they also need to leverage because they are using certain algorithms to be able to catch you and I to buy certain things. So if they know that we love the news, they are using the news as a bait for them to go there. And then also we then get other advertising, and then we end up buying online or even going to our shops locally to do that. So they need us. In fact, we need them as much as they need us. So we get to see whether that we will find each other halfway and sort of shake a hand out of this and make sure that we get compensated. They've made it clear to the commission that they are not looking at establishing their own news portals or their own news gathering and hire journalists to do the job that we do as an industry. So therefore, it means they are sponging on us because we are the anchor upon which they need to lure the readership and listenership to their platforms to be able to benefit the advertisers that have come to them.
We need them as much as they need us. Hopewell Radebe, thank you very much for your time.